I still remember the smell of rain that morning. Soft, electric, the kind that lingers on stone streets long after the clouds are gone. Paris has a way of holding memories in its air. I thought I had buried mine years ago, but that was before he came back. His name was Julian, the man who once promised me forever, then left without a reason I could ever understand. I hadn't seen him in 6 years. 6 years of pretending I'd moved on. 6 years of convincing myself that what we had was only a chapter. And then a single message shattered the silence. I'm in Paris for a few days. Would you want to meet? For a moment, I just stared at the screen, the words glowing like an echo from another life. My heart betrayed me first. It jumped before my mind had a chance to stop it. I typed back, "Coffee sounds fine." But coffee never means coffee when it's him. The cafe was small, tucked behind Rue de Lille, the same one where we used to sit and plan futures we never built. When I walked in, he was already there, back to the door, the same way he always sat. The light hit his profile like a secret the sun refused to keep. He looked up, and for a second, everything around me went quiet. "Claire," he said softly, as if saying my name might break it. He still said it the same way, slow, careful, like it belonged to him. I smiled, but it felt foreign on my lips. "You look older," I said. He laughed. "So do you." We talked about safe things first. Work, travel, the city, the little nothings that filled the space between people who once knew everything about each other. But beneath every word, there was the silence of what neither of us dared to mention. The silence of the night he left, the unanswered letter, the goodbye that never came. Hours later, the sky outside had turned amber. Paris glowed the way it only does at dusk, like it was blushing with all our unspoken truths. "Do you ever think about us?" he asked quietly. I should have said no. Instead, I looked at him and whispered, "Every time it rains," he exhaled, the kind of sigh that carries years of what-ifs. "Claire," he said, "I made mistakes." We both laughed softly, because mistakes felt too small a word for what we lost. When we finally stood to leave, the rain had started again. Light, polite, the way Paris apologizes. He offered to walk me home, and even though I live only 5 minutes away, I let him. Every step between us was a memory. Every glance was a ghost. At my door, he paused. "It's strange," he said, "how everything feels the same, except us," I replied. He smiled, sad, almost proud. Then he leaned in just close enough for me to feel the warmth of his breath. Maybe not entirely. And just like that, the years between us disappeared, replaced by that unbearable tension that only two people with history can share. He didn't kiss me. He didn't need to. The air between us did all the talking. That night, I couldn't sleep. The city outside hummed like a secret I wasn't ready to tell. In the distance, I heard the faint melody of a violin from the street below. And I thought of him, of how easily he'd returned, like he never really left. Part of me wanted to believe it meant something. The wiser part knew it was just the beginning of another storm. But I've never been good at staying safe. I didn't see him for a week after that night. But Paris has a cruel sense of humor. It never hides what you were trying to forget. Every cafe felt like a memory. Every song on the street carried his name. And then, one evening, as the sun dipped behind the rooftops, I saw him again. He was standing by the Seine, leaning against the stone railing, hands in his pockets, looking out at the water like it held all his answers. He turned before I could walk away. "Claire," he said, and there it was again, my name, spoken like an apology. I tried to smile. "You always find me. Maybe I never stop looking." The air between us was soft, electric, dangerous. We walked without a plan, just two people trying to remember how to breathe near each other again. The river shimmered gold under the fading light, and I caught myself thinking how cruel it was that something so beautiful could still hurt so much. "Do you ever regret leaving?" I finally asked. He didn't answer at first. He just stared at the water. Then he said, "Every day." But I thought I was doing the right thing. I laughed quietly. "For who?" "For both of us," he said. "Liar," I whispered. He looked at me then, really looked. And suddenly, I hated how much I still cared. We stopped in front of a bridge where we used to meet after work, when love was simple and we were reckless enough to believe it would stay that way. He reached for my hand. I didn't stop him. It's strange how quickly your body remembers what your heart tries to forget. His touch didn't feel new. It felt like coming home. Later, we ended up at his apartment. It wasn't planned. It never is. It was small, quiet, overlooking a narrow street. A bottle of red wine sat open on the counter. Music played softly, like it didn't want to intrude. We talked for hours, not about us, but everything around us. The world, the years, the mistakes. At one point, he looked at me and said, "Do you think people ever get a second chance?" I wanted to say yes. I wanted to believe it. But the truth felt heavier. "Sometimes," I said. "But sometimes the ending's already written. We just keep rereading it." He smiled, that same quiet, sad smile I'd fallen for years ago. And then the silence between us grew unbearable. He took a step closer. My heart did that stupid thing. It remembered how to ache. For a moment, everything froze. The city, the music, the noise inside my head. Then he whispered, "I never stopped loving you." It was the kind of confession that hurts more than it heals. Because love doesn't always mean timing. I wanted to kiss him. God, I did. But instead, I closed my eyes and said softly, "Then why did you leave?" He didn't answer. He just pulled me into his arms. And for the first time in years, I let myself stay there, just breathing, not thinking, pretending the world outside didn't exist. When I woke up the next morning, Paris was still gray. The rain hadn't stopped, but he was gone. On the table, there was a note, just like last time. 2 words. "I'm sorry, it was cruel. Predictable. Perfectly Julian." I laughed, I cried, I hated him, I missed him, all before finishing my first cup of coffee. And that's when it hit me. He hadn't come back to stay. He came back because he couldn't live with the ghost of what we were. But me, I had learned to live with it. Weeks passed. The city went on pretending nothing had happened. But I carried that night with me like a secret under my skin. Sometimes, when the rain hits the window just right, I can almost hear him laugh. I wonder where he is, if he still walks by the river, if he still says my name like a promise he couldn't keep. And maybe in another lifetime, on another street, we'll find each other again, not as broken pieces, but as people who finally learned how to stay. Until then, I'll keep walking these Paris streets alone, with the sound of rain as my only witness, and the memory of him, not as the man who left, but as the one who reminded me how dangerous it is to feel alive.